Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
We are reviewing more mammals. I'm joined by Pumpkin.
Hey, I'm Pumpkin.
And as co-host, you get to add an adjective to the wheel. Let me pull up the wheel. And we have a new command, exclamation mark adjectives, if you ever want to see the current pool. Again, it was initially populated with like every common English adjective, but has had wonderful additions from guests ever since.
And I am going to add scrunkily to the list.
Scrunkily, wonderful. That's S-C-R-U-N-K-L-Y, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful addition. Alright, so we have a 4 in 1328 chance that we roll Scrunkly today. Also, like, several new features. I guess I should mention, today is like my first affiliate stream. That's very exciting. So I guess, we have a couple new features now. The first one is there's a channel point redemption for 2,000 channel points, which you can earn from watching the stream. You can add an adjective to the pool. Within reason, of course. Another way to add an adjective to the pool is I've been like using. Thank you, Gumi. Thank you. It happened very quickly. I'm very happy and very grateful for all the support I've gotten over the years. Another way you can add an adjective is I've been using iNaturalist a lot. That's like a crowdsourced, like kind of ecology thing where people take photos of any animals and they all get tagged and processed, and it's like useful for researchers to know what animals are out there. So I've started a fundraiser for that. It should be integrating to the stream. I'll be matching up to $50, and for every $5 you donate, you can also add an adjective to the pool. It doesn't have to be an adjective, just some criteria for us to rate the mammals on. So I guess with that out of the way, should we spin the 4 adjectives for today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear, Gumi. I love Cubot. Very good streamer. Ooh, Sangi. That's tough. I think we could do Sangi. Some mammals are definitely sangier than others.
That's true. I mean, sandy is kind of like a color.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go. Like, again, I like when they're versatile. Hey, welcome to Murderman. And yeah. So yeah, sandy could both be a color and like a environment thing, right? Like if it lives in a desert, that definitely ups its sandy score.
Yes.
So should we get the second adjective? I think sandy's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I think that's very strong. What'd you think of angelic?
It's great.
I really like angelic as a criteria. I think we can work with that. Partly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like bats are very non-angelic.
Yeah, they're a bit demonic. I love bats, but they're a bit satanic. So should we roll the third adjective?
Yeah.
Tame? That's used to describe animals, which is rare.
That's definitely a good one.
Yeah. And finally, ooh, luxurious.
Whoa.
This is an interesting combo. I feel like armadillo might score very highly, Chige.
Hmm.
Like, they seem peaceful, they're in the sand, and there's like, they're quite fancy creatures, right?
Yeah.
Like, what you think maximizes these adjectives?
I don't know. There's stuff like hamsters kind of live in desert-y environments, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually true.
Yeah, hamster crushes the first three categories, and then I could imagine a
I don't know if it's
particularly.
true.
But there's
Yeah,
those like
yeah,
fancy
it's
ones.
true.
Like maybe we'll run into the fancy hamster today, and it'll just crush or something. Like.
True.
Yeah, one of those like long hair, because there are those, there are those kind of exactly more luxurious hamsters. Yeah, I think a long hair hamster could go insane today. All right, should we spin our first mammal?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Are you hoping for anything in particular?
I'm hoping for some even-toed ungulates.
Oh yeah, even-toed ungulates are wonderful, and you're lucky because that's the vast majority of ungulates are even-toed. Those odd-toed ones are extremely rare. Oh, Crocidura right off the back. I don't know if you've seen enough streams to know what this means, but I certainly have learned this genus well. Are you ready to increment the counter?
Oh. Wow. Wait, that's lanosa? Is that...
Crocidura is a genus of shrew. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. It's funny because Crocidura sounds like crocodile or something. Obviously can't be crocodile, but I think it has to do with the teeth or something. These are like white teeth shrews, but I think it's like the biggest genus of shrews based off the sampling we've done so far. A lot of them have been Crocidura.
Dura sounds like hard.
Oh
right?
yeah, you have some like classic knowledge that might come in clutch with these. Yeah, 12 shrews. It is insane. Yeah, like this tree. Like we've done 162 mammals. That's like a lot. That's. So I think this looks like potentially very high scoring. Though I'm now reading. Yeah, I guess it is like this area is quite humid. Hell yeah, Gumi. Yeah, this project's been a lot of fun. Yeah, no, actually this seems very not sandy, unless we're going by the color, because its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist montane forest.
Do we have an image of one?
Yeah, so I guess I'll start by looking for an actual, I'll start by seeing if we can get a photo of this, because that would be ideal, but it doesn't look like they have one. If any of you are in Rwanda and in the jungle and want to go mammal observing, we really appreciate a Kipu long-haired shrew photo. For now, we will settle for an illustration. Yeah. So this is lanosa.
For some reason, the images on GBIF are like some logbook or something. Oh wait, no, you found that
no.
one.
There's a whole methodology to this. I guess there's a big database of like literal observations that are just like entries in a table. So whenever you look something up on the GBIF, the Global Biodiversity something or another, that's the first 20 things you've seen. But I've like memorized the workflow to take me to this image, which is my holy grail. So number 407 is what we're after. And like I sympathize because I guess there's not a ton distinguishing these creatures, but I always feel like they oversell them a bit. Like you call it the long-haired shrew, and if you squint, you can see its hair is a bit longer than the other ones, but really not what it's picturing. Let's get a screenshot of this and start reviewing. Second. Here we go. Oh, luxurious is like the... Okay, I guess I'll have to just... I go for that. So this was Crocidura lanosa? Yeah, it does look quite fluffy. Like, this looks more peggable than the average rodent, I think. Do you think it's Sangi? It's not really at all, right? Both in habitat and in... This is muggy, if anything.
Yeah. You're thinking like 29 or something?
Yeah. Yeah, there's really... It feels so harsh, but there's really no sense in which this is a... Sangi animal.
Mm-hmm.
How angelic is it? It's like... It looks slightly demonic to me. I can't place it, but something about the claws.
Yeah, it does look a bit like a like a pest, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Again, I love shrews, but it looks a bit like the claws are what are doing for me. It looks so like mischievous, and yeah. I think I could definitely imagine something much less angelic than this, but I think this is like low 60s.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Tame? Okay, these are almost all gonna be wild animals. I feel like rodents are tame.
Be very fierce.
Exactly, exactly. Like it's timid in a way that makes it tame. I think this could be like a 204. We could see if Gbif has. This is exactly what you picture when you think of angels. That's fair. That's fair.
Cutting edge of lower incisor is normally smooth. I don't know if smooth is like
less or more threatening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I prefer to be bit by a smooth incisor rodent than a like grooved incisor rodent. Like. Is there anything on their like behavior, like if they're particularly vicious? I didn't think about that. Like how vicious you are, like counts doubly against you this stream, right? Like angelic and tame both get affected by that. The wheel has called for peace. Okay. It's an above average luxurious shrew because like that long hair is definitely a luxurious trait, right?
True, yeah, those whiskers are really something.
Yeah, yeah. I got being the world's most luxurious shrew makes you extremely luxurious, but I think we need to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 133.
Yeah.
Where? I think a Nogabugic's hair, because it's really not that long. Is there anything interesting about its behavior? The cutting edge is smooth, like you said. This is great. So even in its home, it only represents in its in montane habitats west of Lake Kivu. It's still only 15% of shrews there. This is such a specific shrew. Yeah, if you're somewhere montane, west of Lake Kiva, and you see a shrew, there's almost a 1 in 6 chance it's this. I think that's good for Crocidura lanosa. I don't know if I have a ton more to say.
Yeah.
Nice whiskers, I guess. You did mention that.
Yeah, that is important.
Very important. Let me just export this, and are you ready to spin the next mammal?
Yeah.
I hope we do get an even killed ungulate for you.
Yeah.
Kind of. So I should just have a website with all this information. I have a YouTube channel and I put all the species reviewed on an episode in a description. If you're curious about a particular species, I can look it up. I had a spreadsheet going, but it's like super far behind. I'll update the spreadsheet soon. Because that would be the most searchable.
Gerbillus? Gerbils?
Gerbillus! Oh my god!
Gerbils.
Oh my god, I cannot...
Sudan gerbil.
The Sudan gerbil.
Is
It's so much information. This is the short... I think we've had some very short Wikipedia articles. I think this might be the record. The Sudan gerbil is distributed mainly in central Sudan. That is...
It'd be quite sandy. Like there are definitely deserts in Sudan.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I think this could score very well. I feel like gerbil is definitely more luxurious than your typical rodent.
Yeah.
Let's see what Shibif has to say about this. Possibly a distinct species. Awesome. That you love to hear that. I turn on terrestrial digging burrows. Fugan feeding no information. Very small gerbil. Sandy, orange-brown dorsal pelage.
Whoa!
They actually use the word sandy to
yeah.
describe this. Also, a spoiler for like year in the future when we finally roll this animal, but I just learned there is something called the pleasant gerbil. Do they actually have this one here? Because it sounds like they can't even decide if this really exists. So it's like up here in the figure.
Yeah, 111.
111, it's the very last one.
Image isn't loading for me.
Yeah, I think you have to right click open image in a new tab. If you click on the image, it's extremely slow to load. They like behave differently. So
Weird.
here 111, that's the one we have. This is definitely a sandy creature. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I would love to be known as like the pleasant streamer or something. I think pleasant is a very good descriptor. I think this might score very highly. Like there is something luxurious about this critter. We don't even know. Oh wait, we kind of have a range? Well, it's barely even in Sudan. That's incredible. Look at this. The one thing Wikipedia told us is like...
I guess it's like 2 patches for some reason, and one of them is in Sudan.
Wait, I missed this. Look, so its pelage, as we know, is described as sandy, but then its habitat is given as sandy and silty soils.
Wow.
There's like maybe 5 adjectives on this page and half of them are sandy. This is... I think this might get the highest category score I've ever given. I'm not giving it a 250 because it is possible we roll a species that literally has sandy in its name. I think it gets like a 248 at least. Like...
Wow. Yeah. Is that the...
I don't think I've
so
ever
far.
given a 248. I might have given a 248 before, so it's maybe tied for highest, but I've never given above that.
Wow.
Let's get that image in. So, extremely sangy, I think is quite angelic.
Yeah, the feet maybe reduce the angelicness a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking it doesn't have claws like the previous one did, but the hind feet are a bit demonic. The eye is just so biggy though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, maybe I won't go crazy, but I think like a 170 something. Or you think that's too high?
No, I think that seems right.
Again, I think this. I guess it really comes down to just it's like. I mean, gerbils are kept as pets and shrews are not. So like, in virtue of that, it has to get a higher
I think
game
it
score.
must be higher.
Like a 231.
And like, look at it.
It does
It's
look
so
extremely tame, and yeah, they went out of their way to say it's a very small gerbil. Okay, there could be a more like some like an orangutan or something, or like one of those. Have you seen the like fancy mice that have like curly hair? We have to leave room above this for luxurious, realistically.
Yeah.
Okay, that being said, it is quite luxurious.
Yeah, the tail definitely, like the little fur at the end of the tail, that definitely adds to the luxuriousness.
And it looks like someone like went in there and like hand combed it. Like its hair is so like uniform and nice. It's
yeah.
I think this is like what number are you thinking?
208.
Yeah, I had 204 in my mind. Let's put 206.
Whoa.
That's the center. So we are
Okay.
locked in. Might be a species. It's definitely a no. It might be its own
Mostly
species.
lives outside of Sudan.
Mostly lives outside of Sudan. Despite Wikipedia only mentioning that they live in Sudan.
Remember to read total.
Oh yes, and this is gonna be a big total. Yeah, 864. I don't know if that's quite highest. Angelic cut into it, but that is like up there. I really need to like, man, I should organize all of these into a website. I will. That is my promise, but it might be a second. And yeah, there's also an archive, which I think has a few more, but again, that is also woefully behind. But if you want to see previous like reviews from the first couple streams. Oh, but the archive's down, right? Like the internet archive?
Oh, is it still down?
It was down yesterday evening.
Oh, wow.
Okay, on a normal day, if the internet archive is up, I have this thing there. Okay, so now I can pretend that thing is actually very up to date and the only and it's such a piggy you can't see it right now. But yeah, that is also another place where you can find the reviews. Should we roll the next mammal?
Yeah.
I have to be using my awesome new emote for the rolling. Holy crap! What a name too. The second Crocidura already.
Whoa.
You have
No
brought in
way.
all the shrews. That is insane.
This has got to be luxurious.
Let's elevate that counter. 13 shrews, wonderful. The cinderella shrew, a species of mammal. It is found in Burkina Faso, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, and Senegal. Its natural habitat is dry savanna. Nothing about why it's called the cinderella shrew. I feel if you have a name like that, it needs explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Images. Okay, an naturalist isn't even coming up. Oh, there's. I think I'll take an illustration over a gag one every time. I don't like having the gag ones.
Yeah.
The worst are some of them they just have like roadkill images of. Those are the very.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I do not like
Yeah.
those. I can also see on iNaturalist, but I think iNaturalist would have popped up if they don't even. Okay, yeah, there is only the Greek page came up for me, and it does not have anything. Let's see the illustration. Oh, it doesn't appear. Oh no, it does. I just misspelled Cinderella. It appears as number 401. Oh, it's quite small.
Yeah.
That's Sandgear.
King.
It's definitely Sandgear than the previous shrew, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Let's read about this. So they don't describe the Palatia as Sangi, which I think is fair. It's not sangy enough to.
Yeah.
Dry forest, so not moist forest, so a bit. Sandgear, welcome, Greekshaw. Welcome. Thank you, Greekshaw. Yeah, so Sandgear than the previous shrew, but still not that Sandgear overall, I think. Maybe like a medium-low Sandgear score. Oh yeah, I think I like half-regged that. Where was that? That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, feet are white with transparent claws. Is that? Let me paste the. You can't really tell in the image, but I believe them. I mean, it's just hard to see because it's so light and the claws are so. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I have seen, or at least like kind of translucent claws on some of these images before. Very cool though. Either way. Did you think like 96 sanguiness?
Yeah, I think so. Some particularly sanky.
Yeah. The claws aren't quite as bad as the previous one, but they're still freaky.
Yeah. I think
Cinderella is a very angelic descriptor, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like, I could definitely see this appearing in a kid's book, you know?
Yeah, it does have a kid's book lecture. So what are you thinking, Angel score? Maybe I'm not giving credit.
148, maybe?
Ooh, I had 141. Again, very close. Let's go 145 as a compromise.
Okay.
Very tame. Nagas came as the gerbil. Probably, I guess Cinderella makes it sound a bit tamer. I don't know if that makes... let's give it around the same as the previous shrew. very luxurious name, right?
Yeah, that's what
I think that's about yeah. That's
yeah,
about
that's
it.
what, it doesn't look very
No,
serious, to be honest.
maybe like a 59. Is that too harsh?
I don't know. I think you can give it a few more points for the name.
Let's go up to like
74.
yeah, 74. It's good with me. Okay, my first question is why is it called that? You can't call something this because most of these are called the like Central African gray-footed shrew. And then you don't have to ask why are you the Central African gray-footed shrew because it goes without saying. But I don't think you're allowed to call something the Cinderella. I mean, it's great to call something a Cinderella shrew. It's a really cool name, but you have to include the story there, right? Oh, Greacher, that's a very good point. I'm bringing down the tame score for exactly Greacher's reasoning.
Yeah.
I think that's good for the Crocidura Cinderella. Oh yeah, transparent claws. That's crazy. I like Chige's adjectives. I think this is one of the stronger rules we've got.
Might live on a banana plantation.
Might
You think it
live
eats
on
bananas.
might live on a banana. Okay, let's export this. All right. All right, are you ready to roll our next
Yeah.
mammal? Microcebus berthae, so small whatever it is. Interesting.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is good. Wait.
Very good.
I'm excited. Oh my goodness! It's the smallest mouse lemur and smallest primate in the world. This is the smallest primate.
Like I've been so lucky.
Wow, this has been a blessed day. Well, I love how like sleepy it looks here. Like just I must have a good woozy email. I can go in here. I love this expression with the one I have open. Man, smallest primate in the world. That's wonderful. Just look at the distribution. This is an elusive creature. Look at that.
Whoa. It's tiny. It's like, you know,
Yeah, Madagascar is like
15 kilometers by 15
oh yeah,
kilometers.
they
or
give you the
something.
legal scale. That is like a park. That is. Wow. Yeah, it gets critically endangered. Extremely unfortunate.
Who is
Bicolours.
Madame? Madame there.
Wait, where? Oh,
Like the
Magamberth.
name of-
Yeah, Magamberth.
Who is she?
Does it?
Do we want to know? It doesn't
Do we want to
explain
know?
it anywhere. I
It
don't
doesn't
think.
explain it anyway. It barely even acknowledges like this is named after someone. That's wonderful.
Oh wait, no, it is named there. Okay.
Wait, where? Oh yeah, here, the
It's the third
conservationist
paragraph. It
in
doesn't mention.
Primacology. What? Are typically solitary foragers, but not without social interactions with other members of their species. About half the time they sleep alone. Otherwise, it can be found sleeping next to one or more lemurs with no preference or prejudice to close relatives or members of the opposite sex. There's like a very communal society. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gumi. That's very sad.
Oh.
I love the phrase, the social systems of berthae are more similar to the gray mouse lemur than the fat-tailed dwarf lemur. Just leading back in us, this is a common ground we all know. We all know what the gray mouse lemur is like and the fat-tailed dwarf lemur is like, and it's more like the former than the latter. They're sexually promiscuous.
Well, they're considered to be a cryptic species complex.
Oh, yeah. So the various species, I guess, like it's very unclear how it's just a taxonomic mess and we're not exactly sure what the species of mouse lemurs are. Cryptic species complex is, yeah, just an awesome phrase.
Yeah.
Coexists with the sympatric gray mouse lemur. You love to hear that because they do share a niche. So you love to hear that they get along. Whoa, he eats geckos and chameleons. That's kind of crazy for the smallest primate in the world. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, I love these units. 0.36 lemurs per hectare. This is a unit I'm always using. I'm always measuring lemurs per hectare. Per hectare? How'd you say this word, you know?
Hectare?
I've never had to say hectare out loud, but yeah, I think you're right.
Like 100 meters, 500 meters or something.
Yeah, it's about...
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I know, this stream has been crazy. We got two shrews out of 3 creatures, and we have been getting quite a lot of shrews in general, but this stream has been out there entirely. Okay, let's review the... I was too distracted by getting the smallest primate in the world. That is incredible.
Apparently a hectare it's called that because it's 100 airs.
Oh, of course. Like, what a splendid creature. We gotta save the Magamber's mouse lemur. I'm also so happy to learn that a mouse lemur is a thing that exists here. Like, lemurs already ruled. I'm glad there are mouse lemurs.
Yeah.
Oh. It does look a bit sandy. It doesn't seem to live in sandy environment, but I think that coloration is quite sandy.
Yeah.
Like, how much do we weight those 2 categories? Is it more important that you look sandy or you live somewhere sandy for the sandy score?
I don't know, I feel like sandy more often refers to sandy places.
Yeah. I think the habitat is more. So like 90 something, do you think, for sandiness, or do you think that's crazy?
Yeah, I think that sounds fair.
Let's go like 94.
Mm-hmm.
This thing looks very angelic to me. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
explain
this
it.
is true.
I think this gets like a 2-0. Well, it's just like, it looks so magical, you know? It looks beautiful and magical.
Definitely otherworldly.
Yeah, ethereal. I think like 211.
Mm-hmm.
Tame? There's none in captivity. I read that on the Wikipedia article, but it does look quite tame.
Yeah, and there's that thing where it's like friends with everyone.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like they just all they get along. It coexists with the other species. They like sleep in like little packs indiscriminately. You're right. This thing is quite tame.
Although some meetups between lemurs might include chasing, biting, and grabbing.
Wait, that is what it's on the Wikipedia article?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Yeah. Oh wow, they are very varied. Some encounters involve bouts of mutual grooming, sex, or hugging. An activity, they have 23-minute hugging sessions, but other meetups involve chasing, biting, and grabbing. I'm just gonna quote this line verbatim in my notes section. That is wonderful. But everything, yeah, that stops it from getting like a crazy score, but everything else points to this being very tame, right? Like 23-minute hugging sections, I think like a 196.
Okay.
This is very luxurious, right? Can we agree?
Yeah. The tail is definitely.
Yeah, and it looks so like interesting. I think this is like 233 luxurious. Maybe that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, it is just an extremely luxurious animal. World's smallest primate. And the note about the encounters, which is wonderful. Oh yeah, cryptic species complex. That is worth including. Anything else, Jag? Plummet?
I think that's it.
Yeah. I think we spent like an extraordinary amount of time on Magamberth's mouse lemur, but we had to. That was too good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, one more mammal, and then I think we'll take my Twitch man-gig ag break. Yeah. 1 second, put something up. Neotamias dorsalis. Is dorsal back? I was wondering about this because dorsal fin is like a back fin. It's weird that just dorsalis, like just back.
Whoa.
This is another good one somehow.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Oh, the cliff chipmunk.
How we keep getting so lucky.
Yes, I remember learning on this stream earlier that chipmunks are just squirrels, which is kind of crazy.
Whoa.
Like it's just a chipmunk is a kind of squirrel.
That's cool.
I love being a cliff chipmunk. That sounds so much more exciting than just a chipmunk, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it has a pretty dry area.
Yeah.
Like
Arizona.
habitat. Yeah, Arizona, Utah, northern Mexico. Like this, I think this is, and it does have a somewhat sandy pelage. Oh, that's super interesting, Agumi. Some languages don't even differentiate between chipmunks and squirrels. That is, I mean, it makes, like, the moment you learn it, it makes sense, right? Like, this is just a very fancy, luxurious, you could even say, squirrel, right?
They're usually smaller too, right?
Yeah, they're like smaller. They have the like crazy pattern, but it does
Cool
look like it could
stripes,
be a
yeah.
type of squirrel when you learn this, right? It like has a similar body plan. They do not amass body fat as the more common ground squirrel does. They create caches of food, which they're storagers, they're foragers. I don't know what word. I don't think I'm trying to say a real word. I think I just invented a word, but they store
they
food.
definitely. There is a word like that.
Like storager? Because
Yeah,
forager is something
storager.
else. What's one who stores, you know? What you call it? Man, now that's driving me crazy. What you call... Who knows? Yeah, how sandy... These things, they have like sandy vibes, but it doesn't actually look like there's a ton of sand here, right? More like rocky. Maybe it's kind of sandy under all that, like... Under all those pine needles. But I think it is very sandy overall. I'm just
Yeah.
scrutinizing it.
It's got to be some vegetation.
Yeah.
They gotta have their juniper berries.
I love this image too. It's such a dramatic image of this. Oh, I didn't know that, Nimmer. So is the thing differentiating chipmunks from squirrels just this like size and kind of, I guess there's a bit of a different body shape? I guess it makes sense because I feel like what your coat looks like is something like humans notice a lot, but it's like rarely actually that important taxonomically. Like fur color changes very quickly.
So they eat pine nuts.
Oh, so it's how arboreal you are.
Can't relate.
Cool. Oh yeah, pine nuts are delicious. Pine nuts are delicious. It's very relatable. And juniper berries, which I've never eaten a juniper berry, I don't think. I bet those go crazy. They look like they'd be delicious. Which is famously a
sometimes
great
that
way
means kind of
of picking berries, is if they look bright red and delicious. Those are definitely the berries you should eat in general. The cliff chipmunk. Wow. I think like one... Oh yeah, let me... Review. I think like one high 170s for the Sandy score.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that was intense.
Oh, Ray.
Oh my god, thank you for the
Bad
rag.
boy.
I think that's the first rag I've ever gotten. Thank you so much. I'm young and I'm reviewing every single species of mammal on this channel. I'm joined today by Pomikit.
Oh,
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah. So this is a stream project. Twice a week, I spin a wheel with every adjective in the English language, or every common one at least, and those are the criteria by which we review the mammals of the day. We usually get through about 20. In the stream right now, we're looking at the cliff chipmunk. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. That really means a lot. Thank you. So, how angelic do you think the cliff chipmunk is?
honestly, I think they're quite angelic.
Yeah, and especially this like very dramatic image, which again, we shouldn't let one photo sway us too much, but I can't help but think this like stunning image of it perched on this cliff boosts this angelic score. Are you thinking like 2-0 something maybe?
Yeah, like 204.
Yeah. Let me welcome everyone in. Welcome, Lo-Fi Lady. Welcome, Fancy Malibe. Welcome, KBX the Game Master. Also, Fancy, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let me know if I've been saying it wrong. Welcome Borb Fan and welcome Prime Rabbit.
The dark behaviors.
Ooh, maybe we should. Well, are these specific behaviors or just the general dark behaviors of chipmunks? Chipmunks, are they? I feel like they're yeah, there is something. They're very like
mischievous.
They're a bit mischievous and they like scurry away a bunch. They're like hard to pin down. They're like very elusive, which I think cuts into their tameness a bit. But still, like overall, maybe on the camera side.
Yeah.
They'll possibly eat mice? Holy crap. Okay, maybe that does cut into the angelic score a bit.
Although this one seems to like juniper berries and
oh yeah, would you know about this one's particular diet? So it'd be unfair to hold the mice eating against this particular one because we know this one's just peacefully eating juniper berries and pine nuts. I think like a 144 tameness sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And not this like crazy high of a luxurious score, but I definitely think they're luxurious. What number would you give for luxurious? I think like below 200, but high on that side.
Yeah, like 175.
Yeah, I could go for a 175. And yeah. Oh, that does make sense. They're like a threat to the stockpile. And we do know this one does stockpile food.
Ooh, it lives on the cliffs of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that is a wonderful home. That's such a nice view. Whoa, so if you're like in the Grand Canyon, you have a chance of seeing one of Chige's extreme animals. That's probably that's a whole reason to go to the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
A very long the credit is split between two people. I guess they both held the camera. Beautiful. But I wonder if like dorsalis is about its stripes or something, you know? Them being on its back. Yeah, exactly. This is the view you come to the Grand Canyon for. Should we spin a new mammal?
Okay. Or wait, are we taking a break now?
Well, I think because I snoozed the break because of the rig.
Nice.
We will have to in like 6 minutes, unfortunately, but let's remove this and spin a new mammal. Ooh, a Pseudomys, Chapman. It's almost a mouse. It's a fake mouse.
Whoa.
Let's learn about
there was fake as an adjective a while ago, right?
Yeah. This genus would have done exceptionally well. Oh, I love these. They make them look so much like cryptids. When you don't get an image of the mouse itself, you just get the image of the burrow. Like somewhere under this pile of sand, there is a Western Pebble Mound mouse. It's a wonderful name, a Western Pebble Mound mouse. A lot of burrowing creatures today. I think at least one of the shrews was specifically described as burrowing. This does look quite, I mean, it's pebbly, I guess, but pebbly is very close to sandy, right?
Yeah.
And it is associated with eroding sands. If you're associated with sand, that has to... Oh, I guess the vegetation is associated with sands. This is a big of a stretch, but... There's definitely some sandiness going on here. Oh! It's previously called the sandy inland mouse. That's definitely a consideration. Okay, let's see if we can get an image of this mouse. Oh, that is very cute. I hope that is actually it. Oh, I've read this article before because I guess we've rolled a pebble mound mouse before. I have no recollection of this somehow. By only streaming for a few months. But...
Well, sometimes it's like you're looking for something and you get something in the same genus. But
yeah, that might be it.
Right?
But this image is of the Western pebble mound mouse. That's wonderful.
Scary.
And I love the headline being the pebble mound mouse is very good at its job.
It is constructing.
That's exactly
pebbles.
It is constructing. That is so true. It is constructing its mound of pebbles. Oh, Lex, they're reviewing the Pseudomys Capmani. So I think being formerly known as the Sangi, like, it is a bit suspicious that they retracted that name.
Yeah.
But I think overall, it still has to get a very high Sangi score, especially if you
I think it's like someone saw it building that mound of pebbles and they're like, whoa, we have to change the name of the species now.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. Like, this is too cool that it builds pebble mounds. Yeah, they love giving mice Pokemon types. Like, there's a lot of grassy mice, and this is a rock mouse, and I think there's a smoky grass mouse, which sounded kind of fire grass. It's been very. So yeah, I think like I think it's still over 200, maybe like a high 200s, low 210s.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like, I mean, it looks very nice and friendly, but I feel it's too down to earth to be angelic. You know, it's like a very hardworking mouse.
Mm-hmm.
It seems quite tame. Like, I think if you burrow underground, you're kind of not causing anyone trouble.
It's focusing on its pebble mound.
Yeah, exactly. It has a mission it needs to focus on. It is not being fierce or unwieldy. Again, I think it's kind of like too down to earth to get a super high luxurious score, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is quite a luxurious name, the Western Pebble Mound Mouse. Maybe like we haven't been giving enough Middle of the Road scores. Maybe like a 121 for luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
Very good at its job. What else do we have to say? I mean, I feel it kind of goes without saying, but it's so cool that it can build a pebble mound. Yeah, I agree. Getting high luxurious scores should be a luxury. And, oh yeah, rock type mouse. Fortunately, Twitch is forcing me to run an ag break now, but you won't miss anything. I'll just go to a BRB screen while the ag break happens. Feel free to just like leave the cabin, do whatever while that does happen, and I'll be back in like 4 minutes. But yeah, thank you again so much for the raid. That really means a ton. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Maybe I'll just quickly. I feel that the world's smallest primate was so good. I just want to load that up again, even though it was quite recent. Let me. Second. But yeah, this was the world's smallest primate. Again, births mouse. Began births mouse lemur, almost a tongue twister there. And look at it, it's so cute. anyways, let's spin a new mammal.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me update. I think this photo crate was from the previous one. I'm very bad at keeping track of everything. What's in? Oh, it's a type of sea slug. Nice.
Wow.
And yeah, the Western Pebble Mound Mouse was very good. Alright, should we spin the next mammal?
Yeah.
Oxymycterus rufus. Hold on. It's another rodent. It's definitely, especially considering how good this selection has been, it has definitely been very rodent heavy.
Well, the Wikipedia image is like, you can barely see it.
It is there. There is a mouse there. That's incredible. That's like... I love these cryptic photos. I love when it's like a Bigfoot sighting, this mouse. The Reg... Crocidura. It's also very funny to me that like half the text in the Wikipedia article is just talking about like how insanely infested these are. Like
93% of parasites.
Parasites. There are 8 different parasitic arthropods. Welcome on Define Vibe. Welcome. It's a very low scoring Pokemon Snap photo. I love this like taxonomic classification of exactly what kind of mics it had. This is a this mouse. I feel very bad for this mouse. It does not seem like it has the funnest existence. Is it Stangy? I can pull. I can.
Lipsing. Well, I don't know. Its habitat doesn't seem very sandy.
Yeah, Norga's again really hard, and let me switch to here. Very hard to tell from the image, but does not look like it has a sandy coat. I think the only thing we can tell from the image is that it doesn't have a sandy coat. So I think this does not score a very high sandy rating. Do you think like a 31 or something? It's really hard to make the. I don't know how. Are you able to tell how Sandy's habitat is? It like doesn't have very specific information.
GBIF says it's wet grasslands. So
Okay,
they
yeah.
specifically say wet. So.
Yeah, I think that's like a 31 at most.
Yeah.
Oh, also, wait, some of the images that come up, I don't know, sometimes the Google image just gives like a related animal. Wait, this is extremely cute. Look at this. Okay. I love the
Yeah,
cryptic
that is
photo, but I am tempted to switch to this one.
Yeah,
actually.
that
Too
one looks
cute.
great. I think you gotta use it.
Let me actually confirm this is a boga reg. Oh yeah, this looks very official. Oh, but also it seems like it's uploaded by one guy. Okay, this guy does not want me to use his image. I don't know if... This one is also very good. Maybe I'll use this one. Oh, cute recline pose here. Let me see this. Oh, it looks so baby here, you know? This is, okay, I'm using this one for sure.
Yeah,
This is excellent. What a cute animal. Unfortunately, still not Sangi though. It is unfortunately losing points there. But I think these images have convinced me it's really quite angelic.
Yeah.
I would even go like to 11. This is a very high score to give when there's like nothing behavioral about it that points in this direction, but there's just something so sweet about it. That image makes me think it's quite tame, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like a 194 tameness, maybe more. Again, it looks so unbothered. Because maybe we should look at GBIF if there's more behavior information. Yeah.
No, they don't seem much about the behavior.
Mostly nocturnal. Oh, this is a very sad sentence. I can't think it was mostly diurnal, as revealed by, I guess it's happy, kind of. Low incidence in owl pellets.
Oh, yeah.
They don't get eaten by owls that much. That's good. What a crazy way. I mean, it's very ingenious. What a great way of inferring how active it is.
Venter is ochreous orange.
Ochreous orange? Oh, maybe I don't know what Venter is, but its pelage is definitely not ochreous orange as a whole.
I think Venter just means like belly.
Oh, we have the like perfect image. Yeah, they are right. They are right. That is an ochreous orange. I love the face it's making. That is beautiful. Yeah, great email creature. That is exactly this image. Is it luxurious? I think something.
Not really.
Yeah, the like long hair and the fluffiness makes me think it's a bit.
But it is kind of silly too. And
It is kind of silly.
Away.
Yeah, that's a good point. You think like 57 then?
I think you can go a bit higher.
Okay.
Like 71.
That's great. Wait, extremely infested? Yeah, I missed that somehow. But has been found to be one of the most ecoparasite infested rodents. Okay, in a village study, but still, it is the most ecoparasite infested rodent in its village. That is. But at least it doesn't get eaten by owls. That much.
Oh, it's cinnamon brown and ochreous orange. I feel like.
Oh, those are some nice colors. I love when they get like artistic with it. Yeah, yeah. I think these are very good ways of describing it. Wonderful. Great. Reggie should spin another.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is a long name, which doesn't often point to it being very. It usually means it's very obscure. Mungotictis is like fascinating to me. What on earth is that? Do you have any read on that?
Oh, I just looked it up, and it's good.
Whoa! That is good. Oh, it's the only species in its genus. That's always like a distinguished thing to be.
It's Buki Buki.
Buki Buki, yeah. In Malagasy, it's called Buki Buki. This does look like Buki Buki, you know?
Oh, it's not very describable.
Oh, Buki Buki.
It's great.
Air dried sky. I'm gonna need to know that. Was you to determine the preferences in the diet? It's reptiles, birds, and bugs. It's like very carnivorous.
Hmm.
Eats snails during rainy seasons. Yeah, matriarchal society. That practice cooperative rearing of young. We've been seeing this a lot. It's like surprisingly common behavior to just like raise the young as a society. Whoa, but there's this like kinda like screwed hierarchical system where like the boss one.
There's about a 28% success rate of young surviving.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I would not want to be a narrow striped mongoose.
Yeah.
Another of these like exclusive to a tiny part of Madagascar. Madagascar is like such a ecological blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get reviewing. Well, I'm sorry, Reghu Seagull. At least you're getting replaced by another excellent Krieger.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, according to GBIF, there are records of this species cooperatively hunting prey such as mouse lemurs.
Oh no! It's a callback to the mouse lemur, but in the scariest way.
Yeah.
That's so... So just, again, maybe I will quickly open it. As a reminder, we hag. It's crazy that there's a mongoose that hunts monkeys. Like, I know it's literally the world's smallest primate, and I guess technically not a monkey. Yeah, it's a Madagascar mongoose, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, we had a mouse lemur earlier today. It was this fellow, and unfortunately these seem to hunt them in packs, which is kind of terrifying. How this thing looks a bit sandy, not very sandy, but a bit. Again, it's like Madagascar does not have many sandy areas, I think. Like, you know, I think it gets a low score, but maybe not like as low as the last one.
Yeah.
Like a 54?
Yeah, that sounds right.
But like exclusively eating animals and pack hunting. mouse lemurs. Yeah, it is a fitting antagonist for the mouse lemur. You could definitely make a like fun children's fantasy book about a society of mouse lemurs that lives in fear of the narrow striped mongoose. Like it is. I'm glad it's cute. Yeah, it looks a bit angelic, but its behavior is very not angelic. I think it gets like a 51 there.
Wolf in sheep's clothing, kind of.
Oh yeah. That's a great way of putting it. It sounds fierce. It does not sound tame at all, right?
Yeah.
Like a 47. It is luxurious though. Like I don't know. It's a very tasteful amount of stripes. It's like a very like elegant like body form. It's like very yeah.
I could definitely see like a ultra rich person keeping this as an exotic pet.
Yeah. Like I think like it looks like a Bond villain's pet, right?
Yeah.
I think this anything we should add? Oh, unless we complete the Chogle, which I totally never forget, Chiju. Anything else we should add?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. Alright, let's spin again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have like racing stripes. The stripes definitely make it look better. Macaca, that is definitely a monkey. Macaca,
wow.
arctoides. Oh yeah, a macaque. Of course it's a macaque.
Yeah.
A macaque? Do you know the pronunciation?
I would say macaque.
Macaque. Oh, that is... Look at it. That's very cute. Again, making this like PN phase. Like the... like this. And it's like hugging that shit. Man, we've been getting excellent mammal luck today.
Yeah.
Frugivorous? That's like fruits, right? Yeah. But also vegetation, seeds, and leaves, roots, and also hunts freshwater crabs, frogs, bird eggs, and insects. Oh.
Whoa.
Monkeys love hunting crabs. That's been my takeaway from this stream.
Oh, they have audio on Wikipedia.
Wait, we can hear the macaca? Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Audio.
Oh, Gert, that is...
Screams.
Yeah, just... Light forest chatter and the occasional scream. That's wonderful. Wait, listen to this. What makes thumbtail macaques truly unique is their ability to diffuse intense confrontations and maintain a high... Okay, wait, I'm tired of the macaques screaming over me. Diffuse intense confrontations and maintain a high degree of pacifism and harmony in their troops, thanks to their surprisingly rich repertoire of reconciliation tactics. That's incredible! I love that they have a surprisingly rich repertoire of reconciliation tactics. Truly promiscuous, no lasting pair bonds. Physical violence very rarely occurs. The minor skeptic. This is the most peaceful animal ever. Wow. Cheek poaches should store food. That's very cute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get reviewing.
Oh wow, there's a famous one of these.
There's a
That
famous
was-
one?
The Animal Liberation Front had an operation where they took one from like a lab that was doing some kind of horrible experiments. They had his eyelids sewn shut and said, okay, that,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. Wow. But he got rescued. I don't know what.
Is Alf the name? Oh, yeah. Jesus. The NIH decided it was fine though. I feel like in the 1980s, the NIH was kind of just fine with anything. Like, research ethics weren't really. Especially for like she's like a monkey. Okay, this is kind of horrific.
Yeah.
But especially knowing it's like the most peaceful mammal ever to live, you know? Like, it has reconciliation tactics. I think we should be.
Yeah, we have a lot to learn from the
We-
stump-tailed macaque.
I want to use the exact language Wikipedia used. Good. Something about surprisingly rich repertoire of reconciliation tactics. We have a lot to learn from these guys. Dump-tailed macaque. It does have a sandy coat. It doesn't seem to live in a very sandy location, which we said was more important. Like this range doesn't look sandy to me. I don't know if
No.
yeah, it's like very arboreal. Yeah, moist forest. They again go out of their way to like specify moist forest. But the sandy coat counts for something.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like an 81. Yeah, feel free to lurk. No pressure to chat. It's good knowing you're here. And yeah, extremely angelic, right? Like
Yeah, definitely.
complex reconciliation calculus. I think that's like a 241. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Tame. Again, I think this, like we said, a lot of overlap between angelic and tame, and I think this again almost came to a fault. Like, it's so sad that they
Yeah.
get abused as a result. I think it's gonna be the exact same tameness score because everything maybe a bit lower because there's something angelic to these beyond just their tameness, so I need to factor that in here. Quite luxurious, like that coat and stuff. This is like, right? Like this is very
Yeah,
luxurious.
yeah.
I think.
That's true.
I think like maybe even a bit high, like 216 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I like just using we to refer to humanity as a whole on these.
Yeah.
Even when it leads to kind of confusing phrases. Oh yeah, I think Gert mentioned this earlier, but they're kind of perverts, it sounds like. Oh, good luck with the Foodborg fan. Yeah, have a nice meal. I think that's good for the dump-tailed macaque.
Remember to be total.
Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. Okay, let's spin a new.
Okay.
Hybomys Mirai. So miss again.
Although we did get a good.
We did get a good miss today, yeah. I have learned not to like immediately be dismissive just because it's a miss. Would be a very good mouse. It was a climbing rat. We've had climbing rats before, I think. If I click Hybomys or any of these links in. Or no, maybe we have climbing mouse. We had. Or maybe these aren't all the climbing rats. Yeah, we have the big-eared climbing rat, which was the only climbing rat in its genus. Found in Colombia and Ecuador. Okay, Wikipedia's really not giving us much to go on. Yeah, platypuses are crazy. Any? I love how dramatic this photo is. Like, there's some filter thing going on here. Why are you?
Yeah.
This is awesome. It's like it's on stage or something. This is... Wonderful. Let's read on what GBIF has to say about this one. Oh, let me check out the whiskers.
It probably eats fruits and shoots of plants. We're not
Probably
really sure
eats
about
fruits.
that.
Oh, those are extremely good whiskers. Those are massive. I don't think I've ever seen whiskers this large in proportion to a body. That is insane. They seek refuge under logs. I love when GBIF describes something as seeking refuge. Like it. Probably eats fruits. Yeah, really, GBIF really does not have a Kenshi say. Tropical rainforest, so that's very not sandy.
Yeah, it's not very sandy colored either.
Yeah, definitely not sandy. It's the Mira climbing rat. What is Mira? Are you clear on that? It is the mob boss filter, I can see that.
Oh, well, is it marvelous? I think it might be marvelous.
Wait, Mira is Marvel? And they don't even like
Or
bother
Marvel.
translating the common name because it's that luxurious. They like leave it in Latin. It's imaged by Gabriel Camilo. Friggin'.
I did that. It's just like some.
No.
Person
It means
named
marvelous.
yeah.
It means marvelous, right? Yeah, I think this is like a 28 Sangi or something. It doesn't have a Sangi code at all, and it lives in the like least Sangi place possible. Like you have to live in the ocean. Even the ocean has sand on the floor. I think this. Oh, that sounds incredible. Angelic, I agree with the like Mobbots thing. This image makes it look kind of villainous, right?
Yeah.
Like 44 maybe.
Mhm.
And on a similar note, it does not look very tame. It looks kind of ferocious there.
Mm.
I feel like I'm
But
kind of
also, like-
falling for propaganda here. Like this poster is just supposed
Yeah,
to be.
it's not like a tiger or anything.
That is a good point. It's very much not a tiger. I think the whiskers make it like somehow the whiskers and the fact that's called the marvelous climbing rat really do wonders for luxurious rigging, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I think this would not get a very high luxurious rating with OG, but I'm giving it above a 200 nonetheless.
Oh.
The feet are fancy, that's a good point. Maybe like a 207. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that I think sums up the Hybomys Mirai, the Mira climbing rat. Okay, ready for another spin?
So ready.
Ooh, the Thomas's mouse. I think we might have had a Thomasomys before. Man, this has been like rodent crazy. Like there's always a lot of rodents, but we haven't even
Yeah.
had a single bat yet. It's just all been rodents. Rodents with the tiny ranges. Look at that. It's just like a red dot.
Yeah, that just looks like a perfect circle. Like they don't even have enough
Oh yeah, you should.
information to give an area.
Yeah. No, there's some of these like regions. Mostly they look very professional, but there have been a few that look like it was drawn in MS Paint in 30 seconds by the person who wrote it. Like you can see the really big circle brush they used to just fill in areas. I love those. Robust brain kit. Why is there so much information about this one rodent that lives here? Most of these articles are like half a paragraph long. They just like have extensive
Yeah, and like
information
19
about-
citations.
and 19 citations about the shape of its penis. Like that is ridiculous. Subalpine rainforest, so that definitely cuts into sandy score. Your teeth are like very orange. That sounds interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get an image of that. Observation. Microcebus. Save us. Yes, it's number 644. Bring it in the middle. It's quite cute, I think.
Yeah.
Very typical mouse. Really stand out from the pack very much.
Yeah, if I saw one, I'd just think that's a mouse.
Exactly. What should we know about X? Not much. Yeah, movements, home range, and social organization. No, then. Has been recorded on the ground. I repeat, it has been recorded on the ground. Along rabbit trails or runways through grass. Wet margins of small streams. It does look like the kind of critter that would hang out in the wet margin of a small stream. But definitely not. Well, actually, its coat is quite sandy, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not the least sandy
No.
color we've seen today.
That is like, to me, that is a very sandy coat. Like, I mean, not the sandiest we've seen today, but like really quite sandy. But the coat matters less than the location.
Yeah.
I could see like a 94 sandiness.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not really interesting.
No, I'm sorry. It always feels so mean, but
Yeah.
it's not unangelic. It doesn't. I guess it should get a pretty neutral score, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like 93 or something.
Yeah, I have 104. Let's even that out at like 97, maybe.
Okay.
It looks quite tame, right?
Yeah.
Like a 191, maybe. And again, I'm very sorry. It does not strike me as particularly luxurious. Like a 40. I just don't want to be mean. What word did they use? Has been recorded on the ground. He is a mouse. These are very like whimsical places, right? The wet margin of a stream under mossy debris. I don't think I have much to say about the Ukuksha Oldfield mouse, right?
No, not really. It is kind of just a mouse.
It really is.
The brain case is robust.
Oh yeah, they love talking about how the
Yeah.
brain cases of these things. Oh, let me upgrade the credit. I think all of the rodent ones are by the same person. See ya, board fans. See ya. Let's see. Oh yeah, Tony Lobbit. Good. Alright, Reggie should spin another mammal.
Yep.
We are making good progress. That was our 11th of the day. Bring up to a total of 173. We're nearing 200. That's crazy. Another miss! Are you kidding me?
They just call it a Nesomys. They don't even-
He's exactly
Oh, I guess there's also the lowland red forest.
forest rat. Lowland red forest rat sounds a lot more descriptive to me. Another lots of Madagascar animals, Shige. These
Yeah.
are all Indonesian rodents, Shige. We're getting the Madagascar one. Oh, this is quite cute. It's like very spherical. Right?
Latency is pretty bad for me. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was forgetting actually. Yeah. I like this fellow.
Mm-hmm.
How much information here? What does the GBIF have to say? Oh, it's apparently the same as Hybomys, or it's been moved to Hybomys. Audeberti. Do we have Hybomys Audeberti on this list? Because if we do, we cannot in good faith review this. No, we do not. Okay, good.
Okay.
It seems like it's just been renamed. Or these are just synonyms in this. And when I Google Hybomys audeberti, I get just grilled halloumi recipes, which is quite wonderful. Actually, yeah, the other name seems even more obscure. Oh yeah, here we have the information. Okay, there you go. Crepuscular. Love a crepuscular creature.
Yeah.
Lives in complex burrows with numerous holes.
Oh, wow, this is kind of a spoiler, but number 22 on the GBIF for this.
Oh wait, also look
Crazy.
at GBIF's image. Do you see the first image on the overview page? I have it up on.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, I like this image a lot.
Yeah, the giant jumping rat is crazy.
Oh
it's
my
like
god,
a
it's huge!
half rat, half
This is
rabbit.
like, yeah, this is proof that like rabbits are closely related to rodents. Look at the, I mean, maybe it's not. It probably just independently evolved those characteristics. But look at it. That is insane. Holy crap! I can't wait for the giant jumping rat.
Yeah.
Pomeranges do not appear to be defending and can be occupied by a male and numerous females. I guess that makes it more tame. Yeah, not a lot of info on this one, but we do have an image.
Yeah.
Let's. Sure, rabbit. Okay, let's review. The white-bellied Nesomys.
Not look very sandy.
No. Was there anything in this distribution about? Oh yeah, this is another Madagascar one, right?
Lowly land and montane forest.
Yeah, it's not sound. Maybe not like the very least sandy thing, but
Yeah,
like
they don't specifically say it's
extremely wet
raining.
forest or something. But maybe
Yeah.
like 41?
Sure.
Oh yeah, let me. White belly Nesomys. There's really not. Oh yeah, they're like. There's a whole thing about how they don't defend their. territories. I don't know if that really counts for much. It looks a little, it looks kind of angelic to me actually. Like, quite beautiful. Way.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a 154. Yeah, very tame, I think. Like a 218 maybe. Like by default, mice are tame, and then it takes care to say they don't like fight if their territory is encroached. Doesn't strike me as super luxurious, not the least luxurious. Like there's a bit more going on
more
here.
luxurious than the last.
Yeah, like a 62.
The like difference in color between the belly and the part.
Yeah. There's, I mean, it's still a mouse, but for a mouse, there's quite a lot of luxury going on.
Yeah. Incredibly, its maximum recorded litter size is 2 young.
Whoa.
It's like less than human.
Much less if you think about it. But we're probably spending a lot more time recording human litter sizes than white-bellied Nesomys litter sizes. Oh, that's interesting. If medium and long-term future is uncertain, that's a bit sad, but very mysterious thinking. The white-bellied Nesomys, like a cool creature. Roll a new.
Yeah.
Phalanger. We've had a Phalanger before, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Oh, yeah, it's one of these. It's a couscous, of course. It's one of these like strange marsupials that's just a little guy. Look at it like wrapped up in a ball here. It's kind of it's like cute, but also very strange. Like it's an alien. It's like a almost stereotypical alien. Like it gets an orbital.
This looks like one of those aliens from the original Star Trek that they just like, something that kind of just looks like a dog that they with weird eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is like alien in the like 60s low budget sci-fi TV show. They just took some dog and like gave it like weird looking fake eyes. Yeah. See a Gert, and yeah, this is the splendid roll. Wow. Formalin Havoc's disturbed habitats. Like a crazy creature though. Yeah, definitely not. Well, it has a sandy coat, but its habitats sound very not sandy. Like again, coastal monsoon rainforest.
Oh, it eats leaves. That's interesting. I feel like
most creatures like this eat like bugs. And
or berries or something.
Fruits, yeah, because eating leaves, yeah, that's like insect behavior, Learn more about. Whoa, okay, some of these images of it are like this is very alien. Somehow it's like even more alien in these images where you can actually see it. This is very bizarre. What the hell? This is so weird. This is, yeah, I love when there's an animal on the stream that's just not the kind of thing you even realize existed. Like, I did not know there was any animal that looked like that. I have, like, no... It's not like just a slightly different mouse or something. I have, like, nothing to compare this to, I guess. May communicate with a call that sounds like a small dog. That's great.
These are just so weird.
Yeah. It also eats bark. Yeah, everything about this thing is just kind of strange. God, it's so hard to pick an image. They like all look so alien, but in like different ways. Wow. This one I think is the most alien one. I think I'll go with it. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that is freaky.
Okay, let's get reviewing. You have an ag break coming up. This is the northern common kuhni. It has a slightly sandy coat in some of, or kind of sandy coat in some of the images, but otherwise it's not. It doesn't like live in sandy places or anything.
Yeah.
I think this is like angelic in the, you know, stupid like biblically accurate angel. Like it's angelic in that angels are weird and this thing is weird. And it's otherworldly, right? Which is definitely a factor in being angelic. This is the most otherworldly animal ever.
Yeah.
I think eating leaves ups your tameness score a bit, but I'm also just frightened of this kind of, which I don't think is fair, but I feel weird giving it. Is this luxurious? I feel that's the hardest question I've had on this stream today.
I don't think so. I think it's...
Yeah, it's exotic.
It is
In a
just
very
like
literal sense.
the human bias or something. It...
Yeah, yeah, it does look a bit plain. Okay, this is an alien? What the hell? Do you have anything more to add beyond that?
No.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
A marsupial, I guess. Oh, it is hunting for human consumption. I'd be too scared
It's
to
disturbed habitats.
eat. Yeah. Disturbed habitat, which is so fitting. Oh, and eats leaves. Okay, we actually have much to add. Okay. Like an ag break is about to start, so let's quickly go on break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Ooh.
So that was this very strange, the common couscous. Yeah, I think, yeah, the name got quickly distracting from its alien name, but I do love that it's just called couscous. Like,
Yeah.
all right, shall we roll our next mammal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another miss. This is like setting a miss record. This is crazy. At least we've been getting like just interesting creatures. And it's a striped mouse. That's exciting. Eager striped mouse. It's found everywhere. It's found all over Africa. Subtropical or tropical dry forest. Subtropical or tropical moist forest. That's tricky. Let's see. Are there any images of this? Whoa, it's on a scamp? Wait. I'll go back there. There is an image and it's quite good, I think.
Yeah, that is good. To be honest, I don't really see the stripes.
Yeah, see, okay, that is false advertising. I forgot about that. Where the hell are the stripes? Are you more Fogos? No. No stripes. We've been tricked. This is like normally you can like squint and see like, oh yeah, there are like slightly reddish stripes on it and they're desperate. This one they're just lying. They just made it up. This thing has 0 stripes. The identifier does claim dark stripe down the back.
Oh yeah, I think it just has one stripe from the.
Yeah, so there's like this whole thing is kind of a singular.
We can't see it from this angle, really.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, does GBIF have? Oh yeah, it's even called. An actualist even calls it the one-striped forest mouse, which is a very fun name.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this actually the same? Yeah, it is Hybomys. Univittatus. So, yeah, rainforest seems like primary habitat. That definitely cuts into the Nandinia. The trike forest mouse. They live in nests of twigs and leaves located in burrows at bases of trees or dead logs. They use multiple entrances, emerge in early morning, and travel 500 meters a day. I love this, like, snippet of their lives. Anything else?
Females have 1 + 2 = 3 pairs of nipples.
Wait,
just in case you didn't know what 1 + 2 was.
Wow! That's some helpful arithmetic there. Wow. Arthropods, fruits, and seeds is very typical. So they switch between fruits in the wet season and insects and seeds in the dry season. You know these things hate dry season, right? Like they... Males attack and bite intruders in their home range, unlike the previous ones. You do defender. It even mentions the stripe is sometimes indistinct. I feel like if you're called the striped rat, that stripe better be visible at all times.
Yeah, I think this is just like somebody wanted they're meant to sound more interesting.
Yeah. Tigers, to be specific.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get reviewing. Sanguinus, it's not literally the least. The cog is slightly sangy, and it does sometimes live in dry forest, so maybe that combines it to a Forgy 3 or something, but it's not
Yeah.
angelic. There's a whole thing about how they viciously attack. Viciously is probably harsh, but they do attack intruders and bite them.
Mm-hmm.
These do not strike me as particularly angelic.
No.
And that does eat into their tameness a bit, but in your words, it's not a tiger. Like,
Yes.
I think like a 130 or maybe even a 141. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not luxurious. Again, I'm sorry to say it, but the stripe
Yeah.
that is sometimes visible.
If we were sure that it had the stripe, that would.
Yeah, I think it's like 1 point for the stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stripe is, maybe I should say, allegedly sometimes visible. They have 1 + 2 = 3 pairs of nipples. Oh yeah. Eat fruit in wet season. Insects and seeds in dry season. You know, these guys hate dry season. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. Wow. Let me update the species name. It's the Hybomys univittatus. Oh, and let me get that image correct. Nick Barrow. Alright, should we spin our next mammal?
Yeah.
Ooh, Liberiictis kuhni. One sounds like a name. I wonder if it's Liberian. That'd be my guess. Yep, the Liberian mongoose.
Whoa, another mongoose. Crazy.
That is crazy. There are only 23 mongoose, and I think we had one before, so we're making crazy mongoose progress. What? As they forage, they disturb the leaf layer and soil with an estimate that they may be able to overturn the entire forest floor in a period of 8 months. A live specimen was exhibited at the Toronto Zoo. Shout out. The civil war in Liberia has prevented further study. Oh no. Yeah, this is host to chewing louse. We think they might be insectivores. May act as an ecosystem engineer by maintaining the heterogeneity of the forest floor. So it's very important that they're constantly upturning the forest floor. Ecosystem engineer is an awesome phrase.
Yeah.
Whoa, do we have an image?
Well, this one also has a stamp.
Oh, awesome. Let's use the scamp. The scamp's fun.
Mhm.
That's visible. Actually, seems like multiple scamps. Look at this one. But the one where it's like playing. I mean, I don't think it's actually playing, but looks like it's playing with a ball or something. It's quite lovely.
Yeah, that's great.
It's on multiple scamps. That's a distinguished creature. And let's get reviewing.
Oh, okay, wait, it's on sale. For
scamp?
one,
Can you
yeah,
please
for
buy
$1
the
US
scamp?
dollar. Yeah.
Or I might buy the
Yeah.
scamp. One of us should get the scamp. You can get the scamp and then send me something, and then or something like. Actually, I guess.
I mean, it's a set of 4, so.
Oh, so we could distribute the scamps amongst
Yeah.
ourselves. Does not strike me as Sangi or any of. Yeah, there's no sand on like any, and there's a whole like crazy forest floor thing. I think this is like a 38 sanguiness.
Mhm. Yeah, it says.
A big angelic,
It
like
does mention swamp forest.
they're benevolent. They're like.
Oh wait, swamp forest, but it's found near stream beds with deep sandy soils.
Oh, okay. That brings it up
So
to
that,
like.
that has to take it into.
I think that if the word Sangi appears, you have to be an above average.
Yeah.
Sanguiness. This is as low of a Sangi score as you can possibly get when your habitat, like they mentioned that they're sand. It feels angelic to me. I don't know why, but it does. Like
The
it,
groups are very quiet, communicating with soft grunting sounds. That,
it's great.
grunting is a bit unangelic.
That's
but-
true. That's true. But the very quiet.
Yeah, that helps.
They just strike me. It just looks angelic. I don't know what to say. And they're social. They're ecosystem engineers. They make the floor better. It's just.
Yeah.
I feel like a mongoose is not a tame animal. I think those things are kind of vicious.
Yeah. In the Ivory Coast, an aggressive encounter was observed with a group of common.
There you go.
Say.
It's our fear. It does look quite luxurious, like especially on the scamp.
Yeah, definitely.
Do these scores look reasonable?
Yeah, I think so.
On multiple scamps.
But one of the sections on GBIF is like titled discussion, and then the full content is just monotypic.
It's one guy. You can't deny it. That's one guy. I think this is any. There's a lot there. Anything more we should? I can even like fully read this.
You gotta mention the soft grunting sounds.
Oh yeah. That is very important. It is very. It's just a very cute animal.
Yeah.
Shall we roll a new?
Yeah.
Ooh, long name. The Philantomba monticola. Monticola sounds familiar, but if it's the species name, that's probably just some descriptor. Oh, it's a duiker! Or a dwicker, I think it was. Whoa, we had one of these yesterday and on a test stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you were there for the test stream with the Joker.
Yeah.
And again, it has the kind of creepy thing where you can make a skull. The last one gave that too. That seems to be a common feature.
Yeah, it looks very, like, smug there or something.
It does. It's a great expression that it has here. I think it's the smallest species of Joker. Wait, Leo, you can read. Diker. Yeah. It's often not blue. Can we take a moment to agree?
Yeah, it's like bluer than most browns, kind of, but definitely
I think
would not
that's just
describe it
like,
as blue.
like no.
Yeah. I don't know.
Boreas doesn't sound very sandy. This Koga is a bit sandy. And not blue. It's much sandier than it is blue. Oh, look at this image. Oh, this Diker. It's secretive and cautious. That's wonderful. I love that it's secretive. Like, this thing it will not spill the beans. It keeps many things to itself. It can let out yowls typical of cats if distressed.
Whoa.
It's better at eating dead foliage than other takers. That is great.
Okay, I'm gonna thread this for a second. American zoologist Donnie Wilson observed 18 stomachs. Not all in the same diker. That would be...
I hope.
Maybe.
I think the first note is just gonna be this phrase. I think it's awesome that he observed 18 stomachs. Wow. Cool creature. Let's get reviewing. And Philantomba monticola, that's fun to say.
Yeah. Okay, is its habitat? It definitely does have a sandy color, but I don't know how sandy its habitat is. Seems like foresty.
Yeah. So it just described as many different forests. Doesn't seem like very generic sounding. Sound particularly sandy. Like at all. But again, it does have less so in this image, but more so in this one. It definitely has a sandy-ish coat, so that counts for. Image is from Gene. Awesome. Yeah, I think like 71 because it deserves credit for the coat, and it's not like a particularly wet forest or anything. Again, this is maybe a biblically accurate angel. Like it has the weird face thing. These all like too. Like a one. Yeah, it is otherworldly too. I think like a 174. It's like the smallest one. There about the behavior. Is any of this point to tameness? Oh yeah, it was secretive and cautious. And a vocal bovic bird-like chirps denote curiosity in the animal. Isn't that cute?
That is great. Yeah. I think that's definitely keen.
Yeah. I just forgot this has to be the first note. Yeah, I think like 190s, you think? Or what you think?
Yeah. I think like even 198.
Okay, 198. Let's go there. I think it's kind of luxurious. Like, there's a lot going on there. It's like,
Yeah.
and definitely
Supposedly blue coat.
supposedly blue. And beggar eating. Oh yeah, smallest. Whenever something's the smallest of its kind or the biggest of this kind, you gotta know.
Mhm.
Awesome. Blue Jaker. Shall we review anew?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a long list of notes.
Yeah.
Let's see what we spin.
Mhm.
Sternera lilium. Oh, a bat! It's crazy that this is the first bag of the game. Look at this. Wait. Before we read more, look at this image of it. What? This is such a funny. I guess that's how you check out on XT, but it's very funny. It feels like it's
Now do a goofy one.
Wow. An effective seed disperser. Go for it.
Also, the main image is pretty great. Like, look at its face.
Oh,
This
that's
is
a
so
great
cute.
face. That's a really good face right there. I think I'm gonna use this one. Roosts alone in tree cavities, on branches and vines, and under palm leaves. Those feel like nice places. Yeah. I think they're very happy. Beginning nogas.
Its diet might also include pollen and nectar, but only occasionally. It's like a special treat.
Aww. The Sternera lilium, and I don't think. Okay, let me put that in chat. I don't think we really took a moment to appreciate little yellow shouldered bag. It's like a pretty cute name. Whenever anything's called the little something, I like that. You know.
Yeah.
So are its shoulders yellow? Like all of it is kind of yellow. Maybe every other bag in this genus has like non-yellow shoulders. Like they just have brightly colored, different colored shoulders. And this ends up by not having that. Like there's some color thing going on with its shoulders.
Yeah. I would say more brown than yellow, but
Yeah. There's also like this image makes it look chubby in a very cute way, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me. It's found in basically all of Latin America, so I don't think that can affect its sandy score too much. But roots in trees, branches, vines, and under palm leaves. I don't know if that's very. It does have a sandy
It is a
coat.
bit, yeah, it's sandy color.
Yeah, and I guess palm leaves. Like it's kind of something you get in sandy-ish, or well, I don't know. No, more like. I think this could be like a 136 sandy.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. You said this earlier, and we haven't had a chance to do it because somehow, again, this is somehow the first bat. But bats are like demonic, right? They're
Yeah.
Halloweeny. They're like the opposite of angelic. Maybe even like a 27, because this one looks particularly nefarious.
Yeah.
Similarly, I think bats are not tame. But maybe not that untame.
This one just eats fruit. It's not.
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. It eats fruits and it's small, which is a rare combination in bats.
Mhm.
So maybe this one does get like a 182.
Yeah.
It does, again, I feel mean. And the bats have some luxury too. I was gonna say it doesn't strike me as luxurious at all, but like bats have this like crazy complicated thing going on with the like wings. Like wings are a luxurious thing to have. So I don't think it's a very normal bat, but I think I can't give it a crazy low score.
So like occasional pollen and nectar.
Yeah, well, those ones are very luxurious, like the flower-loving bats. Probably in a very cute way. Funny image on Wikipedia. Check it out.
Oh man, there's another bat in the species that's called the angel's yellow-shouldered bat.
Oh, if we
That
got
would be
that
so
today,
good.
that would be ridiculous. I also love this. Ambient temperature has been noted as a greater influence on mating than food availability. It cares more about being comfy than eating, I think is the right thing to draw from that. I think this summarizes my thoughts on the little yellow-shouldered bat.
Mhm.
Right, this is not. I keep forgetting to update the species name. No, this is the Turnera lilium. Alright, shall we review another?
Yeah.
That is a long name. This is the Microdipodops pallidus. Microdipodops. Ooh! This is quite cute. A kangaroo mouse. I feel we've
Cool.
had a kangaroo
Really
mouse.
completely unrelated. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just a rodent. It's completely unrelated to kangaroos.
Yeah. No, I think I know what this is. I think it's because they hop around on two legs, and that's why they're called that.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that great?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's funny, I actually haven't gotten one. I've just learned about kangaroo mice and kangaroo rats, I think exclusively from all the gerboas I was reading. Wait, is this one? Look at it with his cheeks puffed up. Look at that.
Wait, is that the same?
It might be a
Wait,
different
what?
species, but this is a kangaroo mouse.
That's great.
Does this give a species? No, it just says kangaroo mouse. But there are only two species, so it just has to not be this one.
Mhm.
The mouse really drinks water. Oh yeah, gerboas. Some gerboas do not drink water. Isn't that crazy? They just get enough
Whoa,
from fruits and stuff that they don't need it.
crazy.
And this one seems similar. Large caches of food. I guess I'm still reading about general kangaroo mouse. I should read about the pale kangaroo. Oh, one of the most uncommon species of nocturnal desert-dwelling rodent. That's a great qualification.
Yeah.
Very exclusive nocturnal desert-dwelling rodent. Though, to be fair, from doing the stream, I've learned there are a lot more nocturnal desert-dwelling rodents than you might expect.
Yeah.
Kangaroo mice are considered specialists in ecology. I know this isn't what they mean, but sounds like just incredibly well educated in ecology. These are experts in ecology. Yeah, they survive in extreme desert environments. That definitely gives them a high sandy score, and it does have a somewhat sandy coat.
Known to have multiple caches, just like CPUs.
Whoa, that is so true. Also, it is known to avoid moonlight. I think that's a very cool trait to have.
Reverse vampire.
Reverse vampire. That's so cool. Or maybe it's just like a hyper vampire, because it's nocturnal, right? So that's the closest thing to sunlight it has. I feel like moonlight's kind of an angelic thing, so maybe avoiding moonlight makes you unangelic. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, like vampires are definitely like unangelic.
Yeah. But we're still not sure if it's negative vampire or hyper vampire. Like the longest species or genus name, at least. Microdipodops is so fun to say, though.
Yeah.
It looks sandy, it lives in sand. Again, there's that like one where they only use the adjective sandy to describe it, so we can't give it that high of a score, but maybe like a 231 even. This is like...
Yeah.
It's like more of a hazelnut than a sand. If we're giving it that high, we have to be extremely discerning. Like more like a 224. And not very angelic for the reasons discussed.
No.
Is it tame? I default to thinking a mouse is a tame.
Yeah, I mean they just eat seeds and stuff. Like they're not packing in.
Yeah. They're scared of the moonlight. That's a pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's more luxurious than a mouse. Like there's... Right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then like a 76 luxuriousness. Scared of moonlight.
Ecosystem specialist.
I just need to stop. Oh yeah, ecosystem. No, ecology. It was even better. It's ecology. A specialist in ecology.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple caches. Does that make it, could I say efficient CPU or something? What should my parenthetical be? You know better. Multi-threading capabilities? I don't know, that's probably like inaccurate, but it's funny to write.
Okay.
Comic wants me to know that's not how it works.
Well, the purpose of the multiple caches is to prevent any competing species from stealing their entire food source.
That's great.
That's cache coherency.
Alright, I'll put that in sketch. Better if it actually works as a technical joke. The cache coherency?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, let's spin once more. Oh, another myths. I want to know what today's rodent count was, because it is crazy.
Yeah.
Yellow arboreal rice rat? Another rice rat.
There've been a bunch of race rats.
Yeah. Known as Tawny. Tawny suggests Sandgate to me. No observations. Big is number 387. I feel so bad for the person who probably got. Well, I guess we know who the person, but Tony Larrett. But imagine getting into wildlife illustration and getting so excited to draw tigers and zebras, and then you're tasked with the I lost it job of illustrating 50 almost identical looking tawny mice, you know?
Yeah. This does not look like it goes up to 387.
Well, that's across the whole book. Okay, I say. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh shoot, I might have to draw
Maybe
this one.
another species.
Yeah, I could
Well,
try one of
let's
the
go
other
here.
species in that range, Esomis
I'm
Robert.
not-
No, I'm getting the same image. If I go really far down. No, yeah, that image just seems to be missing. So for the first time in ages, I do have to draw this one.
There are images of other Esomyses.
Yeah, I think there are already some in that there. I do have a reference. Looks like they're mostly orangish. Oh, that is an Esomys, alright. And what was the common name of this one? This was Tawny?
Tawny or yellow arboreal rice rat.
Oh,
It's
that's funner, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do the cop-out thing of pretending Esomys is an English word.
Yeah.
Based on the other Esomyses, they look quite sangy, but arboreal directly goes against it being sangy. Is there anything about habitat? Dense multi-layered sub-montane and montane forests in agricultural areas from sea level to elevations of 2 kilometers. It's not. I think the coat being tawny counts for sandiness quite a bit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, it doesn't.
it's not even super. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's super sandy.
No, I think a 7G2 or something.
Yeah, that seems.
Does being arboreal make you more angelic because you're a bit higher up?
Yes. It's around in the mountains, so that's gotta
Yeah,
count
though
for
also
something.
the habitat was given as montane forest, but from sea level to 2 kilometers up. So they do
Ooh.
have a range.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see the. I don't know if you saw the process of doing this wonderful drawing. It is now.
Incredible.
The mice are just by default quite tame, and this seems to be a default mouse. There's very little information on these.
Yeah. The activity patterns is just yellow arboreal rice rats are nocturnal.
Awesome. Yeah, there's just like what they look like. And almost no information.
Mhm.
Let's just say, do we have anything? Why are there so many rice rags? Leave me alone. There's no info on this one. I'm sorry. I think that's about it for me.
Yeah.
Wow. Very much against rice racks, I'm learning. Okay, let's spin another.
Yeah.
Monodelphis scalops. Ooh, scalops.
Probably not.
Probably not actually scallops. In fact, it seems to be the long-nosed short-tailed. I love when you're long something, short something. I think that's really strong. Long-nosed
Not much
short-tailed opossum.
information, but there is an image, and it's great.
It's a really good. That is definitely 1,000 words right there, right? Like,
Yeah.
is this image due to Lucas Ferreira 97? I think we've had a Lucas Ferreira 97 or something.
Oh man, the Portuguese article has much more information.
Okay, how is there Portuguese?
It has a small door.
It has a small door. Yeah, I'm gonna auto machine translate this. It has no mark
Tail's
stick.
non-prehensile.
Man, lame. Its activity is predominantly twilight. That's beautiful. Psychic as critically engaging in the list of species of the threatening fauna of the Holy Spirit. That is an angelic creature. It is hard to think of a more angelic sentence than that. It's also funny because its least concern here, I'm guessing it's like a region that's named Holy Spirit. In 2014
Yeah,
is a
that's what
threat
this
to
is.
the list of species of the Holy Spirit of the Holy Spirit. I love that least concern because once translated twice becomes little worrying.
Yeah.
I think little worrying is a good note to have. Was it the it was the long tail, long nosed short tail. I should just look at the image. That has all the information in. I always get no, it's one P. I always get confused about the P's and S's in a possum.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's in very sandy grain.
No,
Microcebus.
slightly sandy color. but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really.
kind of sandy, but not very. Oh. You both say anything about the habitat? Oh, these images are really good. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
humid forest. So not wet forest, but humid ones. I definitely talk about
Yeah. Ooh, its color varies from rich cinnamon to deep chestnut.
Wow, that's the one. I love the words they use for colors. Especially if
Yeah.
they're all just describing different, like, browns and grays.
Yeah.
What was it? Deep chestnut to
Rich cinnamon.
rich cinnamon. Wonderful. So yeah, like, I don't know, 68 sanguinus? Maybe less, because it like went out of the way to say humic forest. But I'm just thinking the coat is sanguine. Maybe like a 62.
Yeah.
Angelic, the 246, I think. The Holy See of the Holy See.
Good.
The Holy Spirit. Do I get the threat to the list of species of the Holy Spirit? Of the Holy Spirit. Active predominantly at twilight. I love that.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And I think awesome should be the long X short Y thing.
Mhm.
I think that's good for the Monodelphis scallops.
Throat gland is present.
Oh, what is pillar present?
Throat gland.
Oh, gland is present. Awesome. $5.35. Middle of the road. Okay. Oh, wait, this image is not by me. I cannot get it correct. It would be crazy if it was. Where was this image from?
Oh yeah, Lucas Ferreira.
Oh yeah, we were even saying. The throat gland is present. Well, yeah. We're just leaving at that. Throat gland. Okay, shall we spin once more?
Yeah.
There would be an ag break in 10 minutes, so I'll like snooze it, which I think buys me 5 minutes, and then I might just call it there, because I might even call it without snoozing it, because I am getting kind of hungry. So maybe would you be good to stop maybe 2 more species and then call it?
Yeah.
We've been like really quite productive for the time. Nandinia? Binotata. Oh, it's a civet! Let's go!
Whoa.
We were getting a lot of genics, but no cynics. Whoa! It's the only, like, species in its superfamily.
Whoa.
It's weird, because I thought, like, civics were a class with genet. I guess that's, like... What the hell? Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like it is a superfamily. And that's just its own...
It's between a super family and a suborder.
Yeah, a super duper family, if you will. Or a subadub? I don't know what. Order. Let's get least concern. Great to hear. One was caught on Bioko Island, but not recorded in surveys. Recording groundwater forests, that cuts into sanguinus.
Yeah.
Is on here for bushmeat. Everything seems. I can buy log. They're considered to be a menace to their food resources and safety of children.
That's not very tame.
Not very tame. But considered to be. We don't know if they.
Yeah.
Whoa. They primarily eat fruits, but do occasionally opportunistically forage on murigs, which I think are like weasels and stuff. Oh no, murigs are a rodent. Never mind. Occasionally eat mice. Yeah, prey is usually held on the substratum and then killed by several rapid bites all over the body. I think that really cooks into your... Oh, sorry, this is weird gameness score. Are reported to drink palm wine. That is
luxurious.
That is luxurious. Like, the palm wine has to be the most luxurious thing any feeling drinks. Like,
yeah.
Individuals produce a typical loud plaintive cry similar to a lengthy hoo, which can be heard over a distance of almost a kilometer. Wow. I love these like these wildlife cam images. Like this one, very cryptic. Yeah. Oh, this is quite good. Look at that image. Quite cute. Okay, let's get reviewing. Yeah. Oh, sounds like it doesn't live in particularly sandy areas. Kind of has a sandy coat. I think like yeah, similar range, maybe a 58 sandiness.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Angelic, wait, there was something about this being angelic, wasn't there? Or not being angelic? Oh, maybe the, like, yeah. Or I guess not being tame, the viciously preying on things. Which I think cooks into its angelic score a bit. Maybe like a 61?
Yeah, and it may frequently raid crops and poultry.
Yeah. Or a bit demonic. Yeah, very low game score. 39 or something. But extremely high luxurious score. Like they drink palm wine.
Yeah, wow. Fruits are generally consumed in 5 to 10 minutes, followed generally by a rest taken on a branch 10 to 20 meters away.
Okay. Extremely luxurious. Like a 246.
Yeah.
So wait, what was it? Fruits are consumed in 5 to 10 minutes.
Followed by a rest taken on a branch 10 to 20 meters away.
So this is very much not the long-nosed short-tailed. Awesome. This African palm civet. I think it has like a really nice pattern coat, which also counts towards this luxurious score. Only member of its superfamily.
Yeah.
Anything we should add? I think that's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who's this image? Matthias Dehaene. Guys, okay. Alright, ready for the last mammal?
Yeah.
Thorax, wait, Thorax might be... I wasn't misremembering. This is the Eurasian least shrew. It's yet another shrew.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm doing it. Wait, it's Mugig, no. Okay, you got the bell at least there. That's the important part. I don't know how that happened. That's weird. Must have just misclicked some kind. The Eurasian least shrew. It is brutal to, like, you know, being the lesser shrew is already bad. Being the least shrew is like, that is sad. Only 1 to 4 grams. A body less than 4 centimeters long.
Wow.
Second smallest mammal by mass. Holy crap, this is the second smallest mammal.
Whoa.
It's like too small to be photographed. Let's use this one.
In captivity, it has been reported to eat 120 meals a day,
What the hell?
consuming 3 to 4 times its own weight.
That's luxurious.
Yeah.
Before that second smallest mammal. Jugay has been the game of like superlatively small mammals, right?
Yeah, it's the smallest primate.
And then the second smallest mammal. Wait, I cannot. Also the Microcebus. It's the species name. It's the Storix. Minutimus. They're really rubbing it in.
Most minute.
Whoa. Is it? How is it? 1.2 to 4 grams. Like, taking an average of that, if you had 200 of these, that would weigh a pound. That'd be like a 1 pound Pasca thing. How?
Just- Wait. Yeah, some of these. Yeah, weigh less than a dime.
What the hell? Does it say anything about where they live? Taiga. That is not Sangi. Taiga, forest, bogs. Here the coat looks a little Sangi. No, Naga. That's really stretching actually. Not really.
Yeah.
So I think like 51. I think being that tiny somehow makes you angelic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it feels. Oh, let me switch to the review screen. It feels. I think this is like a 170 angelic score. I think extremely tame, right? Just out of size.
Yeah.
And okay, that's going crazy, but and again, like really quite luxurious just for the eating 120 meals a day, consuming 3 to 4 times its weight. See ya, Gumi. Yeah. This is the last one. We're about wrapping up, anyways. Wow, the Eurasian least shrew. That is a good note to end it on. But yeah, thank you everyone who stopped by. This has been really fun. And thank you again for the reg, Lo-Fi Leggy. That was very kind of you. And yeah, I should go see who's live and launch a reg before this ag plays.
Don't forget to recompute the total.
Oh, thank you. What a score. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. See you all around. Bye.